Hi there, it's Mel Taylor, and a look at your rock news this week. First of all, proving once again that he is the man of the people. I love you, Tom Morello. He is offering up a 30 minutes worldwide Rebel Tour documentary in 42 customized versions and in 30 different languages, absolutely free. I know it's getting there. It's free for you to stream or download. Just go to worldwiderebeltour.com. And if you happen to have missed Tom Morello on Jimmy Kimmel, he was with The Roots and with Ben Harper. You missed out. You got to Google it, YouTube it, something, and go ahead and watch it. Now, headliners just announced for the third annual Uproar Festival. Now, Godsmack and Staind are already out on tour, and they're like, hey, you guys want to do some more touring? They now have added Shinedown, Papa Roach, and Adelita's to share the main stage, and dates, venues, all that will be announced very soon. Pearl Jam's guitarist, Stone Gossard, he just did an interview with Billboard magazine. They're like, hey, so how far along are you guys really on your next album? Because at the beginning of the year, they had talked about being in studio and such, and it's kind of cool because all the guys in the band collaborate. They all kind of do their stuff, they bring it together, they jam out, they figure out what works best. He said that if everything works out, because all the guys are doing their side projects and such, that he speculates it will be out at the beginning of next year. Now, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Mr. Roger Waters, he recently wrapped up a run of like 15 South American stadium dates, smashing these attendance records in the process. Listen to this. The Wall Tour played to over 750,000 fans in Chile, Brazil, and Argentina, setting a new record for stadium shows ever played on the continent by an international artist on one tour. That is a hell of a lot of people. Now, Black Sabbath is getting a little practice in before they headline their gig at the Download Festival in England, June the 8th through the 10th. They're going to be rocking out a small show in Birmingham at the O2 Academy on Saturday, May 19th. Kind of just get a little bit of warm-up, see what they need to work on. It's going to be the band's first reunited show with the original lineup in, gosh, 13 years or something crazy. Tony Iommi, who is undergoing right now treatment for lymphoma, is scheduled to play the gig, and there's no word yet on whether, drummer Bill Ward's going to take part or not. He previously announced he was unhappy with this contract, so it's if they make it right and have a fair agreement, as he calls it. Also, of course, Black Sabbath is doing one big show in the U.S. that happens to be during Lollapalooza, Chicago, August, which probably most definitely will sell out this year. The Smashing Pumpkins, speaking of Chicago, Billy Corgan's got a private little studio there. He's been working on a new album, and he calls it, the album within an album. It's a 44-song work in progress called The Tear Garden by Kaleidoscope. But this particular album will be out on June the 19th, and it's called Oceania. And if you check out his website, you can actually check out the artwork. It's all been done. And there is none of the Pumpkins' original lineup in this new mix. Now, just in case you might have missed them, 90s rockers have got some new music out. First off, The Offspring. It was kind of funny. One weekend, I see the news, and they're like, hey, we're going to put out a new single. And all of a sudden, it's out, and they have all this music news and info. There was no anticipation. It was quickness. The song is called Days Go By. Same title, actually, as the new album, which will be in stores on June the 26th. Take a listen. It is on their website. You can get it through iTunes, MP3, and such, Amazon. And it does sound a little hints of the Foo Fighters, actually, I think. It's got just kind of a different sound than what The Offspring originally have, of course, put out. Also, Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots, he's got a solo song out. It's called Breathe. It's off the soundtrack to Marvel's Avengers, which already came out, and it does boast a bunch of rockers. Probably, for myself, I haven't bought a soundtrack in forever. It's got a lot of rockers from, of course, like I said, Soundgarden, Bush, Evanescence, Theory of a Dead Man, Rise Against, and Papa Roach. You can also scoop that up. And I would say it's probably one you should go to the CD store and actually buy, because then you get all the cool little booklets and such. Yeah, they actually still do that. If you want to find me, you can hit me up at Mel Taylor at iHeartRadio.com. You can also hit up iHeartRadio.com, keyword Mel, and that is a look at your rock news this week.